Welcome to yoga. Let's begin in a seated position. Cross at your ankles, sit up tall, and you're always welcome to sit on a bolster or a pillow if that makes it more comfortable for you. Wherever you are, close your eyes. And make the transition from doing to feeling. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed as much as you'd like throughout this practice. You might find that closing your eyes heightens your other senses, bringing a whole new meaning, a whole new feeling to your practice today. So place your hands on your knees and drop your chin to your chest. Notice any new sensation. Then draw your chin back to center and lower your left ear to your left shoulder. Notice if your face tightens, then let it soften. Come back to center and switch sides, right ear to your right shoulder. Gently breathing in and out through your nose. Then draw your chin back to center. Reach your hands out by your sides, fingertips touching the mat, and reach your right arm up and overhead, stretching out your whole right side body. You could lower down to your left palm, maybe even your left forearm if you're feeling extra flexible. Keep your chest open so you're not caving forward. And notice where you can feel your breath within this pose. Then come back to center and switch sides. Reach your left arm up and overhead as you lengthen through your whole left side body. Leaning down and compressing into your right side. Keep your chest open and observe every sensation. Make your way back to center. And keeping your legs as they are, just walk your hands forward as you hinge at your hips, slowly folding over your legs. Eventually, you can come down to your forearms and release the weight of your head, either in your hands or down onto your shins. Walk your hands back up. Keep your legs as they are. Then plant your hands behind you, fingertips pointing forward, and press into your hands to lift up through your chest. And if you're feeling good, lift your hips up as well. 3, 2, 1. Take a seat and switch which leg is in front. So now we're making things a little bit more awkward. You're not sitting in your comfortable position, but it's good to explore the uncomfortable and to add a little bit of balance to our practice. So with your opposite shin in front, settle into your seated position. place your hands on your knees. And this time, I want you to isolate your ribs, the middle section of your torso, and draw it forward. Then circle your ribs to the left. Ideally, your hips and your shoulders stay where they are, just your ribs are moving here. Rotate your ribs towards the back, and towards your right. Circle all the way back to the front of your mat and keep those rib circles going in this direction 2 to 3 more times. Soften the tension, iron out the kinks. And next time your ribs come forward, switch direction. It's okay if this feels uncomfortable or awkward. It's all part of your practice. Then come back to center. Place your hands by your sides, fingertips barely touching the mat. Reach your right arm up and overhead as if you were stretching your whole right side body, and then lower your right hand down to touch your left. You'll have to cave your chest to do so. It should feel pretty good in your upper back. Now drag your right arm across your mat back to the right side and then reach it up and overhead. Big inhale. Exhale as your right hand comes down to touch your left. Drag it across one more time. Big breath in as you reach up. Exhale as you lower down and drag it across, and then we'll switch sides. Reach your left arm up overhead, stretching out your left side body. Big inhale. Exhale to lower your left hand down to touch your right or get somewhere close to it, caving your chest as you do so. Then drag your left hand across your mat all the way back to your left side. Inhale as you reach your left arm up to the ceiling. Exhale as you cave your chest, left hand down towards your right, then drag it across. One more time, big inhale, reach up and over. As you exhale, lower down and drag it across. Then keep your legs as they are. Walk your hands forward, hinging at your hips. Fold over your legs. Release the weight of your shoulders, head, and neck. Noticing how this fold might feel different than the one before. Begin to walk your hands back. Keep your legs as they are. Plant your hands behind you, fingertips pointing forward. Press into your hands to lift your chest up, maybe your hips up for 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips down. Place your feet flat on your mat and wrap your arms around your legs, hugging yourself into a tiny little ball. Then release your shins and come back to a comfortable seated position, hands in your lap, eyes closed. Breath is calm. And notice everything about how you feel, where you feel it. The more you practice becoming the observer, the bigger the gap you create between stimulus and response. Because you'll learn that you are not the first thought that comes to your head. You are not the tension that instinctively rises when you're feeling a moment of anxiousness. So you don't need to act on it. Namaste.